Middle of the field. We're in Jasper, Indiana, where these two teams tonight will decide the leader in the Big 8 Conference. Both Mount Carmel and Jasper undefeated in league play. Mount Carmel is 5-0. Jasper is 3-3 in the year. Uncharacteristic for the Wildcats after 4 straight double-digit win seasons. And they enter at 3-3. Now let's look at the flip of the coin sponsored by First Bank. Mount Carmel will be kicking off. And they deferred, am I right? Did I see that out there?
I believe that's correct.
Won the toss, deferred, and will be kicking off. Jasper will get the football first. That is the flip of the coin sponsored by First Bank. Thanks for joining us tonight. This should be a great ball game here on the Pro Turf at Jasper's Alumni Stadium. Pretty good crowd here for Jasper. It's homecoming night. And Mount Carmel's brought some fans as well as the Aces try to win in Jasper for the first time in program history. This is Mount Carmel's 14th year in the Big 8 Conference. Mount Carmel will be kicking off from our left to right. Wyatt Hargrave will be doing that. Jasper has 2 men deep, the deepest being Malik Chapman. Back at around his 5-yard line.
Odd to see 3 men back deep like that. We don't see that too often.
We're set for football. Here's Hargrave approaching, and the kick is deep, taken by the deep man at around the 5, 10, 15, 20. Little open running room over the 30 and across the 35. Brought down at around the 37-yard line. On the carry was Reese Milligan, a 5'11 sophomore. So Jasper with the football. 1st and 10 from the 37.
Pretty solid return there for Jasper. Good kick by Hargrave, and we'll see what this Jasper offense is all about right now.
Let's see who the quarterback is. It looks like it'll be the
number 10.
Number 10, Pearson, the junior. He's going to be in the shotgun. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right as well. 1 setback, 1st and 10, long signal count. Finally the snap. He rolls to the right. And he's going to throw the ball on 1st down. Oh, wide open, the receiver at the other end. He's got it at the 25, 20, 10, 5. Touchdown, Jasper. Just like that. They score on the first play of the night. The wide receiver is Luke Wagner.
Wow.
They're going to say a 53-yard touchdown, 15 seconds into the game. And Jasper leads 6-0.
Well, now is the time when you're thinking of you're Mount Carmel. You don't want to get yourself too caught up in what just happened. But no doubt, an exclamation point out of the gate for the Wildcats. They go to the house on the game's first play.
And keep in mind, Luke Wagner had his defender beat by 3 steps. He was wide open. The only question was, would he get the pass to him, and he did. Now trying for the point after will be Corbin Kaiser, a 5'11 sophomore. And they drew the Aces off, did they? Flag down on the play, let's see.
Flag down.
And again, executing what you do. And now will Jasper line up to go for 2? Or will they attempt to kick? The call is to go for 2.
All right, half the distance to the goal line. And they haven't wound the clock yet, so Jasper gets a chance to bring some personnel in. Offsides against Mount Carmel, half the distance to the goal line. So inside the 2, they'll try to work the ball in for 2 now.
Actually, it looks like we'll assess it
Jasper.
on the kickoff.
Oh,
okay. They'll assess it on the
kickoff.
Interesting. So they're going to try to attack on the point after, and the ball is where it was at the 3. And it'll be Hettinger holding. And here's the kick by Kaiser underway. And he's got it. So how about that? It didn't take long for Jasper to score. 1 play, 6 points. Here's a look at the Jade Investment Advisor Tim Phillips scoreboard. For the first time tonight, Jasper 7, Mount Carmel nothing. Back in 1 minute. It's your home for the Aces, 100.5 WSJD. That's where Mount Carmel takes over. So how about that? A 53-yard pass from Pearson to Wagner, and Jasper's on the board already.
Yeah, that's a stunner right out of the gate. Who was on the return there from Mount Carmel? Did you catch it, Scott?
That was Wyatt Hargrave on the return.
So the Aces starting a little further back. They'll be right at the 20-yard line. The kickoff, by the way, was moved up, up 5 yards, so they assessed that penalty on the kickoff.
And Mount Carmel takes over now at their 19. Here's the handoff to Daxton Peach, or the snap to Peach, the quarterback. Ball carrier gets around 4 yards. TK on the carry. Trevor Kennard, leading ball carrier on this ball club, gets about 4, 2nd and 6.
And again, the Aces just have to stay within themselves, forget what happened on that first play, and let's go score on our first drive.
2 receivers to the left side, and this time Peach keeps and takes a loss back inside the 15. Jasper read it perfectly. All the way back at the 14-yard line. Loss of around 8 on the play. Well, maybe not that much. They're going to mark him.
Back at the 19,
yeah,
back
the
at
19,
the original
so
line of scrimmage.
well,
that was a generous spot.
Oh, boy, you're not kidding.
Loss of 5 on the play, though. And now it's 3rd and long.
3rd and 11 for the Aces. We're down to 15 on the play clock. Here comes Mount Carmel. They'll send a receiver, 2 receivers out to the left side. Rager and Hargrave that way. Peach in the shotgun, turns, heads to his left, sets and fires over the middle. The pass is caught.
Yes.
First down, Mount Carmel on the catch by Rager at around the 39-yard line.
How about that catch downfield? What about that throw by Dax Peach? Maybe one of his best balls we've seen out of the senior quarterback.
Now who caught that ball?
That was Rager.
That was Rager, yep. Okay. First down, Mount Carmel at the 39.
So a big 3rd and long conversion brings the ball up to the 39-yard line for Mount Carmel. A pass play that covers exactly 20 yards.
Now Whittler goes to the slot on the right. The wide out is Hargrave. And here's Peach. Hands it off. Ball carrier blows up the middle near the 45, but shy of that mark. Kenner to around the 44, gain of 5.
And again, just the steadying force that Trevor Kennard is for Mount Carmel. Puts his head down and takes off.
Mount Carmel trying to establish itself up front now. Trailing already in the game 7-0. And the Aces send 2 receivers out to the right side. Hargrave the widest. Peach in the shotgun. Kennard to his left. And the ball carrier is going to get driven back. Kennard. So a loss on the play back near the 42.
I'll tell you, Scott, that snap came out awfully high. That really messed up the timing of that play. And that's what set up the loss there for Kennard. We just didn't get that play ran well because the snap came out high. Back to the 41-yard line we go, a loss of 2 on the play.
The Aces look a little bit confused now. They're wideouts. We got players coming in and out all over the place. Now Kite checks out. Looks like we're going to go trips to the right side, receiver to the left. Peach in the shotgun, Kennard back there with him. Play clock at 8, gets the snap, and hands off a little inside try by Kennard. Didn't get much to around the 44, and it'll be 4th down.
Again, high snaps coming out for Mount Carmel, and this time Kennard does get positive yards out of it, brings it to the 44-yard line. But it's still 4th down, and Mount Carmel looks to be in punt formation on what's going to be a 4th and 5.
2 men drop deep for Jasper, back inside their own 30 at around the 25-yard line. Peach with 3 in front of him to block. Will be taking the snap, gets a good one at the 30, gets the kick away.
Good kick.
And that ball is a very fine kick that ends up at around the 22, and a 4-yard return, and that's it. Bryson Phelps helping out on the defense of the punt return, so not much on it, and Jasper takes over at their own 28-yard line.
So not much there, as you said, on the return. Great job by the Aces to pursue downfield, and a great kick by Dax Peach. But now the defense, kind of a little shell-shocked, has only seen 1 play on the Jasper offense, and it went a long way for a game-opening touchdown. We got to flip the script here.
And Jasper sends trips to the right side, a receiver wide left. In the shotgun is Pearson. The junior calls the signals, has a running back to his right. And the ball carrier gets the call, big hole. He's dragged down from behind, but boy, he got a bunch to around the 36-yard line and maybe, close to the marker before he's brought down by Whittler.
Yeah, Ryan Ewing on the run, number 21. He is their leading rusher on this ball club. Almost picked up a first down. Instead, it's 2nd down and 1. And You don't like the way the first two plays have trended in this game if you're an Aces fan, that's for sure, on the Jasper offensive side of the football.
9 yards for Ewing on the play. Now trips to the right. Receiver left as well. Pearson out of the shotgun. Barks the signals on second and short. Wants to throw a little slant pass caught by Wagner. This time he's wrapped up by Hargrave and dropped. But it's a first down to the 47. First down Jasper.
Yeah, the Wildcats executing that slant route well. Bring it just shy of midfield to the Jasper 48-yard line. A gain of 11, we'll call it. And another Wildcat first down.
Wagner caught the touchdown pass a minute ago. 6'3", 170. He is a senior. Again, trips right, receiver left. Jasper goes right to left. Pearson in the shotgun. Here comes the snap, and he'll throw a quick slant pass, screen pass to the right side. Tight end over there to the 50-45 into Mount Carmel territory. Pass complete to, who did he say?
Milligan.
Milligan on the reception. I thought it was Hoffman out there. Milligan catches it, good for the first down.
Yep, first down Wildcats. They continue to move the chains, and the Aces have got to stop the momentum of the Wildcats at some point here. They're set up now at the Aces 42-yard line. A gain of 10 yards on that pass play and another Wildcat first down.
Jasper leads 7-0, trying to put more points on the board, starting to roll. 6:40 to go, first period. Trips left, receiver right. Pearson in the shotgun, ball on the right hash mark. And here is the snap. This time he keeps it himself and gets inside the 40 to around the 38-yard line. Gain of about 3 on the play, maybe 4.
So a nice fake. They've been going outside. This time up the middle with a quarterback who will get 4 yards. And it brings up a second down and 6 situation for Jasper, probably now into 4-down territory.
And Jasper's front doing a good job. They're moving the ball this time. They had a 1-play drive on their last possession. Trips to the short side right, receiver left. Out of the shotgun, Pearson. On second down. And ball carrier squirts away from one tackler, but then is stopped at around the 35.
Little hobble back to the huddle there. I think that was 25, was it not, Scott, on the run?
25 on the carry.
Milligan again.
Milligan.
Up to the 35-yard line. Can the Aces hold here? A 3-yard gain. Sets up third and about 3.
Reese Milligan, just a sophomore, 5'11", 155. It's third down and a long 3. Again, the Cats send trips to the right side. In the shotgun, Pearson barks the signals. Mount Carmel doing a little stunning. There's the snap. Ball carrier dives, didn't get it. Nice play by the Aces. Looks like that is Marcotte who wrapped him up from the backside. He is short, 4th down and 1.
That time one of the littlest guys on the field, 21 Ewing, took off, did not get it. And now it's 4th and about a yard to go. They did trot a new set of 3 players onto the field from the huddle. Look at this. They're going for it.
Now Carmel making some noise. The back's going to the wishbone now on 4th down. Here is Pearson under center.
You can't do that. Nobody blew a whistle.
Yeah,
Nobody blew a whistle. The Aces bring him down in the backfield. No whistles blew on the play. Wow.
Well, we got a break there. Jasper got away with one, and then we tackled him for a loss. I think they were a little confused, too.
Now the officials are going to get together, and now comes the flag. Minutes after the play had ended, there comes a flag.
Yeah, there was so much confusion even with the players. They thought the play would be stopped. In fact, Jasper's running back, when emotion froze, he took off, and then he stopped, and then everything kind of stopped, and we brought him down in the backfield.
How big is this going to be?
Are they still going to go for it? Yeah, it looks like it. 4th and 8 now after the 5-yard walk-off at the 40-yard line.
Wow, that's unbelievable to see that added after the play. Now 4th down and 6.
Pearson in the shotgun, trips left, receiver to the right. Set back to his left, quick throw to the right side, and incomplete. And Mount Carmel will take over.
Wow, caught a break. Somehow in that sequence, we caught a break. Incomplete, and the Aces take over on Pearson's incomplete pass.
Boy, that's one for the game calling itself, isn't it?
Wow.
And then the official stepped in when the game kind of dematerialized on the spot. We still got the loss, and a bigger loss with a penalty, as it was. And then the Aces stop on 4th down, so Mount Carmel takes over. Let's see if that does something and gets the offense energized. Line of scrimmage, the 40-yard line, or just shy of that mark. Rager checks out wide right. High snap to Peach. Hands off Kenner. Tries the right side. Dives over the middle. Over the 40 to the 41. Short gain of 1, 2nd and 9.
Yeah, so the Aces may have to try to get Kennard outside. We've tried to send him up the middle a couple of times, and running tough there. Does get maybe a couple of yards of progress out of that. Maybe just a yard, in fact, and it's 2nd down.
Clock inside the 4-minute mark. 3:52 now. First period. Jasper leads 7-0. Aces have a 2nd and 9 from their own 41. Rager checks out wide to the right side. The H-back is in the game, and that is Quade Ballard. Here goes Kennard following him to the left side. Dives over the 45. Rolls his way to the 46. It'll be 3rd and short.
Nice to be on the Aces side of this road game, isn't it? All the Aces cheering in our headsets here in the background. Aces now face, though, with another 3rd down situation as Kennard takes it up to the 46-yard line. Call it 3rd and 3.
Rager coming in with the play. The play clock is rolling down to 20. Here comes Rager to the huddle to give the play. Now Carmel goes left to right tonight, wearing their gold pants, white tops with the maroon numerals and the famous gold helmets. Now they line it up with one receiver to the right, and here is the ball carrier. First down and then some. Dax is on his way to the left side. 40-35 down near the 31. First down and then some.
Looked like a delay out of the backfield, and then Peach suddenly just took off with the football, faked the handoff, then kept it, delayed his step, took off, caught Jasper napping, and has a first down. Into Wildcat territory go the Aces at the 32-yard line.
Well, a 19-yard pickup by Peach, the biggest play of the night for Mount Carmel so far, and the drive continues. 1st and 10 from the Jasper 32. Rager checks out wide to the right side now. Ballard, the H-back, is over the right side. And here's Peach in the shotgun, calling signals now. Here he keeps it himself after faking to Kennard. Down to the 30 he goes. Gain of about 2 on the play.
So, again, positive movement out of the Aces, out of the backfield. Peach that time with a 2-yard gain. And can the Aces keep this momentum going? And can they get in the end zone here against the Wildcats to try and even the score?
2nd down and a long 7 now for Mount Carmel. You look at the roster and you look at Daxton Peach and his numbers. He is so much stronger. He's built his body up so much more than what he's listed as in the roster. So he's well built. Now Kennard dances outside, then darts up the middle over the left side, gets inside to around the 25-yard line. It'll be 3rd down from there.
Fancy footwork by Kennard to shake off the initial hit at his feet, which may have brought him down right at the line of scrimmage, able to plow forward, get a couple of more yards out of that. They'll spot him down and around the 30, well, I'll call it the 26-7-yard line on that one, a gain of a couple more. And the Aces now with a 3rd down situation, probably 4 down territory at this point for Mount Carmel. 3rd and call it 4.
All right, the Aces line it up now with Marcotte to the right side. The H-back Ballard is to the right as well. And here's the ball carrier driving to the right side. And that is Peach spun for it inside the 20. Out of the 19 and the keeper. Good for the first down.
Stumbled past one defender, hurdled the next, and picks up a big first down for Mount Carmel. What a play by Dax Peach there.
And they move the chains again for Mount Carmel. And it's 1st and 10 from the Jasper 19-yard line. 7-0. The Cats lead. We're inside the 1-minute mark of the first period. Let's see what Mount Carmel does now. Marcotte again checks wide to the right side.
Where is this first quarter gone?
Ballard's the H-back. Now he's going to move, go to the left. Rager checks out. And what do we got? Timeout called by Mount Carmel. We were a little confused. 42.6 seconds to go in the first period. Let's take a 30-second break. Remind you that timeout's brought to you by Country Financial Agent Tia Morgan. Jasper leads Mount Carmel 7-0. At your home for the Aces, 100.4. Well, next week we're back home at the friendly confines of Riverview Stadium to face the Vincennes Lincoln Alices. No matter what happens with this game tonight, that's going to be a big one too in the Big 8. Mount Carmel played its best game of the year last year in beating the Wildcats. Now Mount Carmel begins the second quarter with a first down from the Jasper 19. And inside, Rager counters back to the left now. They pull him down from behind and around the 15 or 16-yard line. Austin Rager's first carry.
Yeah, good run up the gut to the left side there, trying to find a hole to the outside. Looks like he got about 3 yards on the play, did Rager. And that'll bring up 2nd down and 7 from Mount Carmel, up near the 15, 16-yard line.
And a minute ago, I said we began the second quarter. Well, not quite.
Not
We've got
quite yet.
15 seconds to go in the first period. Marcotte checks out wide to the right side. Peach is in the shotgun. Ballard, the H-back to the right. And here is
Whistles.
Kennard. Whistle brings the play to a halt as Kennard gets the handoff, sweeping to the right. But the
Flag down.
Officials rule the play over. And that'll cost the offense.
Penalty flag is down.
And we're down to 6.3 to go in the first period.
False start on the Aces.
So a 5-yard walk-off will keep it 2nd down, but now move it back to the 20-yard line. It'll be 2nd down and about 12 to go. But the Aces will get one play off before the beginning. And nope, they won't. They do start the clock, and we may let it expire down to 3, 2, 1, and that'll do it for the first period. One period in the books here at Alumni Stadium. Jasper leads Mount Carmel 1-0 as we take a look at that Jade.
7-0.
7-0. Jade Investment Advisor Tim Phillips scoreboard. Jasper leads it 7-0. We'll be back with the second quarter in 30 seconds on 100.5 WSJD. Save for one play, this first quarter was pretty even between Jasper and Mount Carmel, but the Cats scored on the first play from scrimmage, a 53-yard touchdown pass from Pearson to Wagner, and it's held up for now. Jasper leads 7-0 as we go to the second quarter.
Well, a good start to the game for the Wildcats of Jasper. It's been a rough start for Mount Carmel, trying to change it now.
And they might on this play. Daxton Peach gets in. Touchdown on the first play of the second period. He faked to Kennard, did that little spin move in the pocket, and then took off running and had Jasper fooled. Mount Carmel scores on a 20-yard touchdown to start the second period. We're on the books, 7-6, Jasper lead.
Talking all over you on a touchdown play. That's broadcasters' no-no. My apologies, but what a play, what a run, and now let's get this point after through and tie this sucker up.
It'll be Hargrave trying for the point after. Marcotte will do the holding. Jasper scored 15 seconds into the game. Mount Carmel scored 6 seconds into the second period. Here's the snap ball down, the kick away, and it is good. So this game now is tied, and we'll take a look at the Jade Investment Advisor Tim Phillips scoreboard. It is all even, 7-7. Jasper and Mount Carmel back with a kick in 30 seconds. This is Aces football. Well, you must feel a little better if you're a Mount Carmel fan. If you're a Mount Carmel player, you've come to Jasper. You survived the onslaught early on and now have marched it down the field to scores, and the game's tied.
Aces feeling a lot better about things right now. Did not look good. Looked like we might go down 2 scores. The Wildcats scored on the opening play of the game, and then they scored. It looked like they were going to march down and score again, but could not get it done. And the Aces defense rose to the occasion on that second Jasper drive, and the Mount Carmel offense puts together a nice drive. Keep in mind, Scott, that drive started all the way back at around the 20-yard line, and they march it in for the score and the conversion on the extra point to tie it up at 7.
Now Hargrave will be kicking off for the Aces from right to left, and he delivers a boot that will be taken by 25. Reese Milligan at around the 10, 15, 20, and he's undercut. Finally goes down at around the 24-yard line.
Set up nicely there. Good kick, good high kick to give the pursuers of Mount Carmel a chance to get downfield, and they'll bring Milligan down right back at the 25-yard line, a 15-yard or so return.
So now let's see what the Cats do now. They stay with their same scheme that they started the game with. They go trips to one side, this time the right. Receiver to the left. Pearson in the shotgun. He went under center on the last drive one play when they got close. He's going to throw a quick little bubble screen out to the left side, and not much after the catch to around the 28-yard line, and that's only a gain of about 2 or 3.
Didn't see who made that reception there for Jasper, but nonetheless, second down.
And 7. They didn't announce it yet on the, I think they're looking in the press box too. Well, it might be Addison Hoffman, but It is 2nd down and 7 now. Again, trips to the right, receiver left, and Pearson in the shotgun. Well called. Backs his set back up from his left, puts him on the right, and now takes the snap and hands off to Irwin. And he blows through the middle. He's going to score a touchdown. 30, 25, 20, right up the middle. The quarterback saw something and moved the running back from one side of him to the other, and that made the difference. 71 yards for a Jasper score. Just like that, the Cats are back on top. It's 13-7.
Well, that was something. We've not seen Mount Carmel's rushing defense attacked like that at all this season, and a big exclamation. 72 yards on that touchdown run, a no-doubter, and Jasper just reclaims the lead.
Ewing on the touchdown run, and now the Cats will try to tack on the point after. And here comes the snap ball down. The Aces stayed home that time. The kick is good. The kick by Corbin Kaiser. And now that Jade Investment Advisor Tim Phillips scoreboard looks like this. Jasper 14, Mount Carmel 7. We're going to take a 30-second break and be right back at your home for the Aces. Well, Mount Carmel had tied the game. That tie didn't last very long, less than a minute. And Ewing tacked on a 72-yard run for Jasper, and they lead 14-7. Now the Aces will get the football. There's the kick. And it is very deep and into the end zone. Touchback. What a kick that time by Kaiser.
Yeah, no doubt about that. Touchback. The Aces will get the ball at the 20-yard line and look to put a second 80-yard drive together of this ball game. They're going to need to do it to try and tie this football game up. We talk about how we're not experiencing any weather issues here. Lightning in Carmel under a weather delay. In Carmel tonight, this weather just will not cooperate with Football Friday.
Oh, brother. Well, let's keep our fingers crossed here. We've been dry so far here tonight in Jasper. Wind blowing a little bit, though. Mount Carmel now will set up shop at the 20-yard line, 1st and 10. They go right to left. Peach has a receiver to the right. H-back slides from right to left in motion, and Peach gets a high snap, fakes a throw, hands off Kennard, darts his way, zigzagging over the 30, 35 to around the 37-yard line. Trevor Kennard on the carry for a first down.
It wasn't 72 yards like Ewing's run a minute ago, but still a nice job of running the football. Great footwork. That's what's amazing to me about Trevor Kennard is that footwork, and he has worked on that a lot, no doubt. It shows there. He gets it all the way up to the 36.
So Mount Carmel now with the football at the 37-yard line. That time, Peach just faked that little jump pass of his and gave it to, and some of the Cats were still biting for that, even though he'd already handed it off by then. Now receiver wide to the left side, and there's the H-back sliding left to right, and this time Kennard's going to go that way, follow the H-back over the 45, outside of the 50, down into Jasper territory, first down all the way to the 44-yard line.
Hard to bring that man down. Trevor Kennard picks up almost, maybe right at 20 yards on that run, right to the Wildcat 45-yard line, and there you go. Trevor Kennard again finding a way to get downfield.
2 straight first down runs by the Aces. And they have the ball at Jasper's end of the field now at the 45-yard line, first down. So both these clubs have been moving the ball a little bit tonight.
Not much defense in this one so far.
Jasper leads 14-7. Rager checks out wide left. Again, the H-back slides right to left. Defense reacts there. Kennard's just tripped up. Or he would have gone for many more yards. He gets 2 before he's tripped up to around the Jasper 42.
One arm on a Jasper defender slid out at the last moment to bring him down. Otherwise, as you said, he was going to be gone for a long way there. Instead, he'll settle for a 1-yard gain and a chance to do it again here as the Aces will be faced with a second down.
9:29 to go. First half, Jasper leads 14-7. The Aces with a play clock at 15, break the huddle. Rager goes to the left. Now he checks with Peach. He slides back to the left. Play clock down to 7. We'll get the play away, though. There goes Ballard sliding right to left, and Peach in the shotgun gets it off in plenty of times. Going to throw a pass. Does. Pass caught. Breaks away to the 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown! Marcotte caught got the ball from Peach. That little dinker pass, and he scores from 44 yards away.
A game of big plays, this one turning out to be. This time it's Peach finding Marcotte. Rager turning back to throw a big block on the play, and Marcotte's in on a touchdown.
Just a soft enough touch. Marcotte caught it in the flats over the left side and took off running. Shook one Wildcat defender and was untouched from that point on. 44 yards is the scoring play, and it's a 1-point game now. Hargrave is in to tie it up with a point after. Marcotte will hold. Here comes a snap. Marcotte had to handle that. It wasn't a great snap, but Hargrave drilled it through the uprights. And we'll take a look at the Jade Investment Advisor Tim Phillips scoreboard. It's all tied again. Jasper 14, Mount Carmel 14. Back in 30 seconds at your home for the Aces. Aces football on WSJD Princeton Mount Carmel. We are tied again, 14 all. 9:01 to go, second period. And Hargrave, who just tied the game with his second point after the night, is ready to kick away from right to left. Jasper has 3 men deep. They have yet to kick to the middle man, that very talented return man Malik Chapman. Let's see what he does here. And now this time they go away from him again to Milligan, to the 10, 15, 20, 25, still going. And finally Mount Carmel converges at the 30. Jasper will start from there after the return by Milligan.
Good kick there by Hargrave downfield. And that return brings it to the 30-yard line from Milligan. He's been the guy we've kicked to almost every time, I think, if not every time that they've kicked off the football here tonight. And this time up to the 30-yard line goes Milligan.
Yeah, we'll mark the series start at the 31. Jasper will take over from there. They have gone trips right every play with the exception of one, I believe. And they open up. This time the trips go to the short side right, wide receiver left. Pearson in the shotgun. The junior quarterback's done very well tonight. Here is the snap. Backs up, wants to throw. Fakes one way, now goes up the middle. Ball's batted down by Sampson Margolin and almost picked off over the middle.
Hit him in the hands. Hit him in the hands. Just as a defender, sometimes you're not ready to see a ball like that come right at you. And I think Sampson Margolin would like to see that ball again.
Yeah, that wasn't the number one receiver. The quarterback looked him off and then threw the ball to Hettinger over the middle, and Margolin almost got the pick. 2nd and 10 now for Jasper. Line of scrimmage to 31. Again, short side right, or where the trips go. Receiver to the left. Balanced front, quarterback in the shotgun, Pearson. Here comes the snap. Backs up and throws. This time over the middle. Pass is incomplete. At around the 40-yard line, he threw a pretty long ball that Mount Carmel had it well guarded. Incomplete, 3rd down.
And now we've seen Jasper Scott almost exclusively go to the air here this time down the field, not finding much in the way of success in running the football, but passing the football. They're trying to see if they can't maybe get some more running room up the middle by trying to spread this defense out.
Even though Ewing just scored from 72 yards away in their last possession.
Yeah, how about that?
So here's Jasper again going short side for the trips.
And that was right up the gut too.
3rd and 10 in the shotgun. Pearson backs up, gets the snap, wants to throw.
Look out.
He's flushed out of the pocket, throws on the run. It's caught, now dropped, incomplete. Is that a flag down over there in the middle?
I think it's a towel. I don't see a flag.
Yep, that's a towel, not a flag, though. It looks
well,
almost
wait a
yellow.
minute. No, there's a flag down here at the line of scrimmage on the near side.
And let's see what they're going to call on this. The quarterback flushed out of the pocket, I think, by Singer. And he threw on the run.
Ineligible man downfield.
Okay, so that pressure by Singer caused Jasper that play to blow up, and somebody drifted down into a pass pattern that shouldn't have. And so that'll cost the offense some. It's a loss of down, isn't it?
Well, we're going to bring up fourth
anyway.
Well,
or no.
What is the down? The down box says first. I think it's 4th down. They should punt it away here.
And they do change the down to 4th. So Mount Carmel will get the football. Rager drops back to around his own 40. And here is the kick. Also rugby-style kicker. Fair catch called for at the 40-yard line by Rager on the kick, 29 yards. You see how about that kick style by Hettinger on the run? Delivered the ball. Not a real good snap anyway, though. And so Mount Carmel has stopped Jasper. Now the Aces take over. And they have now a chance to play for the lead. They are 60 yards away from the end zone. We have 8:34 to go. First half tie game, 14-0.
Well, can the Aces now flip the script and perhaps surge in front here? Jasper's defense has not stopped us yet.
Marcotte, the tight end to the right side. That's where the H-back is. And guess what? The quarterback,
Flag.
Peach, goes the other way. Flag down, dancing his way over midfield to the 49-yard line, but it's going to come back.
It's going to be a hold, I think. Going to be 10 yards back as Trevor Kennard, I think, going to be called for the penalty here.
Well, that time the Aces tried to work a little misdirection. They flooded the tight end to the right and the H-back that way and came back to the left. The crowd doesn't agree with the call.
The flag sets at the 38-yard line, so it's a from-the-spot penalty. And that's where it'll come from the 38, so we should see the ball set back at the 28-yard line.
And that's probably just about where it was, and that's where Kennard ended up being. So it was a good spot by the officials. 10-yard walk-off creates a 1st and 20 now for the Aces, back at the 28-yard line.
We got to get up to the 40, so actually about 1st and 22.
Rager checks out wide to the right side. Here is Peach in the shotgun, gets the snap, follows his H-back, but he's grabbed by a lineman who grabbed him low, dropped him after a gain of maybe nothing, and it'll be second down from there. Back at the 28. Clock down to 8 minutes to go, first half. Here in Jasper. New turf here at the stadium, not AstroTurf as we all thought. We'd heard the stories, but it is Pro Turf, so it's still a vast improvement over what we had. And it's a Pro Turf field is very close to what we have in Mount Carmel, the way it's cut and styled. All right, now the Aces break out and go trips to the right. A receiver to the left, Marcotte, and here's Peach of the shotgun, rolling to the right, throwing on the run. Pass is incomplete over the head of Rager. Over the right side, it'll be third down.
Well, the Aces forced with the penalty in a situation we're not comfortable in, getting into that situation where we have to throw the football, and now we'll have to do it again on 3rd and very long. A big, big penalty on the play to set us back at 3rd and 22.
How about one of those inside spin fakes that we've become good at, huh?
We can try that. Just away anyway to get downfield.
Now with the trips right set, though, we've got 4 receivers out. It'll be third down. Peach shotgun rolls to the right.
Hands off.
Hands off, I should say. Yep. And not much for the ball carry to around the 30. 31, Kennard on the carry. And it'll be 4th down and about 10 to go.
Gain of 2 yards on the play.
20 to go.
Tried to find some room on an inside counter play inside, a handoff, and not much there, so definitely a punt formation, and the penalty played a big role as the Aces now for the first time, actually second time of this game, will punt it away.
And so now the defenses have stopped each other now. And the Aces will be kicking away.
Oh, boy.
Low snap, and the kick almost blocked. Fair catch called for by Chapman around the 47-yard line. So a kick of only 22 yards, no return, and Jasper has a great start now at their own 47 with a tie game, 14-0. 6:50 to go, second period.
It's amazing, Scott, how big penalties can be in the course of a ball game, and we definitely saw how big it could be right there as the Aces just didn't get much going after that big penalty.
Now the Wildcats set it up, trips to the left, one wide receiver to the right. Pearson in the shotgun with Ewing back there with him. 1st and 10. There's the snap, and this time the quarterback keeps it. Whitler slows him down, along with Singer at around the 47. So over the 50 he goes for about 6. Second down, Jasper.
Just a nice solid run. The quarterback went down the field, and a little misdirection up front. Couldn't very well tell if Pearson was going to hand off or keep himself, and he kept himself and sets Jasper up with a 2nd and 4 into Aces territory.
I like this kid. That's Pearson. Nice quarterback in control. Only a junior. He'll be back next year. Second down and about 4 for the Cats now. He positions his running back. Now gives Ewing the ball. This time the Aces wrap him up for a loss. And with Marjolin leading the way, back at the 48, a loss on the play.
Well, good to see the Aces come up with a big stop right there. That'll force the Wildcats into a 3rd and about 5, a loss of 1 on the play.
And this time we stayed around and watched what happened. We didn't bite hard for that switch of the running back from one side to the other. That little minor adjustment we didn't phase us that time. Now the Cats go back to the wishbone, and Pearson goes under center on 3rd and a long 4. From the Aces 48, quick pop-up pass, all caught, and on the marker, and enough for the first down.
Just enough. Receiver did a good job of running right to where he knew he needed to be. Quick pass out of the gut. Philip Noblet on the reception. Just enough to move the chains and keep the Jasper drive going. It'll be a 1st and 10 at the 40.
Nice catch by Noblet. He's just a sophomore as well. Smart play by the Cats. They presented the wishbone look and ran and threw the ball out of it. To the 40, to the Mount Carmel 40. It's moved the chains, first down. We're down to 5:21 to go, first half, tie game, 14-all.
Keep in mind, Scott, the Aces will get the ball to start the second half of play.
Jasper goes, trips to the right, receiver wide left, man in motion. And here's the pitch man getting the pitch, and outside tries to get running room.
Good
Aces
trip.
slow him down. Nice job by Marjolin again to pull him down from behind, and he falls forward to around the 37-yard line. And on the play, that was Milligan, right?
Milligan on the run.
Yep. Reese Milligan, first time they've run the wing back, countering back to the left side, and not much. About 3, 2nd and 7. 4:41 to go here in the first half. Now Jasper's on the far hash marks near their sideline. Trips back to this side to the right. And Pearson in the shotgun, receiver to the left. Aces trying to stunt. Handoff. Ewing slides right, turns up the middle. Not much. To around the 35, gain of maybe 2 on the play. Good job in there. Elijah Hadra and others helping out from Mount Carmel.
That run looked to have, or that play looked to have pass all over it. Looked like he was in the gun and going to look to run it. And the Aces stayed the course, knew their assignments, and stopped him for a gain of 2. 3rd and 5, big play here.
Big play for the Cats, and they're going to present 2 wide receivers to the right side, 2 to the left, 2 by 2, and Pearson's in the shotgun. First time they've shown 2 by 2 tonight. He wants to throw. They're in on him. He dumps a screen pass out way over the head of everybody, incomplete. Good job of the Aces on defense.
I'm not sure that was a screen play by design. It became that because he needed somewhere to deposit the football. And there is going to be a penalty dropped late, and there may be intentional grounding, and it is.
It's on Jasper. The officials look around and decide that, it was so far out of range from anybody that it's probably a good call. It took them a while to discern that. And that'll cost the Cats there.
Wow. So.
Now they're going to wave it off.
They signaled it. He even signaled it. And now they're going to say it's incomplete. So they picked up the flag. So that's twice we've seen the Wildcats get their way after flags had flown.
4th down now and 5. Line of scrimmage, the 35-yard line. Pearson under center now with receivers both ways. Calls the signal, starts the play, sends a man in motion. That's Ewing, left to right. Backs up, play fake, wants to throw. Hit as he passes, it's caught. First down, he breaks a tackle, and down inside the 10 goes a receiver. Pearson was drilled, still got the pass off, and Jasper has a 1st and goal.
A 1st and goal, and a big penalty that was not a penalty. They dropped a flag for intentional grounding and then picked it up. Jasper would have been forced to give the ball away, and now they convert and are set up in the red zone, 1st and 10.
It is 1st and 10. They marked him back just beyond the 10. But Jasper has it there. They can get a 1st down. They go to the bone on 1st and 10. Pearson under center, where he was a minute ago when he completed the pass. And hands off, ball carrier Ewing bounces off of one. And finally the Aces bring him down, gang tackling at the line of scrimmage. And maybe a loss on the play.
Right on the spot. It looks like they will set it down. Where? Right back at just outside the 10.
So maybe a slight gain. It is 2nd down from there. We're down to 3:05 to go, first half. Tie game. Jasper trying to get back on top. They'll line it up in the bone with Ewing, the right halfback, Pearson under center. He barks the signals, tries to draw the Aces off. We stay put. Now he's going to play action fake, throw over the end zone, and it is caught. Shy, did he angle in?
Yes.
Yes, touchdown, Jasper. The pass is caught over there. Ewing came out of the backfield and caught that pass at about the 5, angled in. It's a 20-yard, how long is the pass? 10-yard touchdown pass, and Jasper has regained the lead. We have 2:45 to go first half.
Well, and Jasper doing what they needed to do. The Aces had forced them into a 4th down situation, but the Wildcats were able to execute and continue on the drive now, an all-important point after. These could become big as this game progresses.
Here is the snap, ball down. The kick is up. It's long enough, and it is clearly good. And let's take a look at the Jade Investment Tim Phillips Advisor scoreboard. And it is this, Jasper 21, Mount Carmel 14. 2:45 to go in the half. Back in 30 at your home for the Aces.
Wabash County Project Success would like you to fill in the blank. Do you have kids? Do you live in a neighborhood with kids? Were you ever a kid? If so, get a blanking clue.
It's elementary, my dear Watson.
The answer we were looking for was freaking. You don't need to be a Dick freaking Tracy to know that giving alcohol to kids is against the law. When it comes to youth access to alcohol, duh is a dirty word. For more information, visit us at wcprojectsuccess.com.
Well, Jasper converted multiple times on big plays in the drive, got a big break when a flag was picked up. And now they lead again, 21-14. Here's the kick by Kaiser. It's going to sky high to Hargrave. Stumbles a little bit at the 5, works upfield to the 10, to the 15, and gets dropped shy of the 20-yard line. And that's where Mount Carmel will take over with 2:41 to go in the first half.
Well, a chance for the Aces to try and perhaps to run the clock out in this one, and then end it with a score, tie the game up, then come back out, start with the ball the second half, and flip the script. Right now, the Aces from the word go have been playing catch-up in this ball game. A chance now to milk the clock for all it's worth, get in the end zone, tie this thing up at halftime, and get the ball again to start the second half. That's the ideal scenario, of course.
And that's what the Aces will be going for here. They are, however, 81 yards away. Here is Marcon wide to the right side. Inside, there's a direct snap to,
I think it's Peach that caught it. He just did a complete
spin,
almost 180 spin in the backfield trying to decoy Jasper. He didn't have the ball, and nobody bit on that one.
Yeah, this time it didn't work, and the Aces, no gain on the play. Second down now and 10. Clock running, 2:20 to go, first half. Marcotte gets the play, brings it back in. He retreated near the sideline, heard the call. The Aces will line it up. It is Daxton Peach in the shotgun, gets the end up, and he keeps it himself this time, and still has some running room. Almost breaks. Oh, Rager. He gave it to Rager on the counterback. And across the 25, he goes to the 27-yard line.
Not quite enough for a first down. It'll be a 3rd and about 2 here left for Mount Carmel to get.
The clock inside the 2-minute mark now, 1:41 to go in the half. It is 3rd down and 1 for the Aces. Line of scrimmage now, the 32. Not quite the 32, is it? And here's a handoff. Kennard this time will get it. Maybe. It looks like he has it. Yep, move the chains. Mount Carmel gets a new set of downs on the Kennard run to the 30-yard line.
Well, Scott, the clock is going to become a factor here in this ball game now, inside of 90 seconds to go. Aces got to start getting some chunks of yards down the field. We do have 2 timeouts remaining.
They had that line of scrimmage on the 32 on the scoreboard a minute ago. They were way off on that one. And now here's Peach in the shotgun. Aces have the ball at the 30-yard line. He gets the handoff, sweeps to the right side, running to the 35, 38-yard line. Peach on the carry.
Just gain on the play.
Just kind of turn him loose, let him go. Follow the lead to the right side. Gets a long 7 on the play. Clock running down to 49 seconds to go.
Wow.
Aces have the ball at their own 38-yard line. Peach comes back in with the play. Clock running. The Aces haven't elected to use a timeout.
38 seconds to go.
We hustle up to the ball. Play clock at 12. Peach in the shotgun, calls the signals, rolls to the left. He's tripped up. And we'll take a loss back of the play. Good job by Jasper on defense. Peach tried to get outside. Meanwhile, the clock is running.
We're not going to be worried about it.
Yeah, we're gonna not worry. You're right. We'll let it go now on that play if we weren't already going to do that. 3rd down and 7. And we'll let the clock run down now at the 33-yard line, down to 9-8-7. That'll be the last play of the first half. Well, it's been a good ball game. Wait a minute, 5.1 seconds to go.
And somebody called timeout. Mount Carmel did.
Mount Carmel called a timeout with 5.1 seconds to go. Well, let's take a quick break, shall we? Timeout's brought to you by Country Financial Agent Tia Morgan. Jasper leads 21-14, back in 30 at your home for the Aces. Well, Kyle Peach, what does Mount Carmel have up its sleeve?
Barking dog play, something like that. Will we take a shot downfield? I'm not sure. Call a timeout to set yourself up with one more play. Darn near 70 yards from the end zone.
Yep, so Mount Carmel has it. 3rd down from the 31. And we are going to pack it in, it looks like. Marcotte's going to come in tight to the tight end. Here is Peach running to the left side. Has some running room to the 40, 45, and that'll do it. He's dropped at the 46. First down run of about 13. Well, that's not enough, and we've reached halftime here in Jasper, Indiana. The Big 8 showdown game. And right now, your score, Jasper 21, Mount Carmel 14. Settle back. We've got a halftime show ahead. We'll come back and give you stats and standings and more when we return to Alumni Stadium in 2 minutes at your home for the Aces. Welcome to Jasper for the Vote for Keep Us for Corner halftime report. The Wildcats lead Mount Carmel 21-14 here at halftime. Jasper scored on the very first scrimmage play of the night for the Cats. And that was the only scoring play of the first period. Both teams put up 2 scores apiece in the second frame. And Jasper is your leader, 21-14. Both defenses have made one stop, but we've had some great plays and some big plays in this game, like the opening play when Luke Wagner caught a 53-yard touchdown pass from the junior quarterback. And it was Pearson. Justin Pearson to Wagner for 53 yards in the first play from scrimmage. He was wide open. And he scored 15 seconds into the game, the extra point making it 7-0 Jasper. Mount Carmel scored on the first play of the second period when Daxton Peach ran in from 20 yards away. 11:54 to go in the second period. Wyatt Hargrave made his first point after kick of the night. He was perfect in the first half, and we were tied at 7-7. Didn't last long, though, did it? Because Jasper scored just 56 seconds later on a 72-yard jaunt by Ewing, their scat-back running back, Ryan Ewing, a 5'8", 170-pound junior. He found the end zone with 10:58 to go in the second. The kick by Kaiser was good, 14-7 Jasper. Mount Carmel then scored again. A 44-yard pass from Daxton Peach to tight end Jackson Marcotte. 9:01 to go in the second, just 1 minute and 57 seconds later. So we had a flurry of scoring there for a short time in the second period. Hargrave's next kick made it even again on the board at 14-all. And then both teams had a stop on defense of the other series. Jasper got the ball back and scored before halftime with 2:45 to go in the second period on a 10-yard pass from Pearson to Ewing. Kaiser's kick made it 21-14 Jasper, and that's where we are at halftime. The Cats leading it 21-14. It's homecoming night here. The Queen will be crowned here at intermission. Nice crowd here at Jasper. Not a full house, but a nice crowd nonetheless for the homecoming night. The fans are being treated to the introduction of the homecoming court. And then in a moment, we'll find out who gets the honors, who will reign supreme over the weekend. And Kyle, you've got the tail of the tape, right?
Yeah, we
already
can go through some halftime stats here for you. Jasper leading the Aces 21-14. It's been a really competitive ball game, as you detailed in the scoring summary. Jasper 237 yards of total offense. Mount Carmel at 198. breaking that down, Jasper has averaged 10.8 yards per play. The Aces at 7.1 yards. The Wildcats 137 yards passing. The Mount Carmel 64. They're going 7 of 12 and 2 touchdowns through the air. The Aces 2 of 3 through the air with 1 touchdown. Rushing 134 yards, Mount Carmel 100 for Jasper. 25 attempts for 134 yards, a 5.4 yard per carry average. Jasper right at 10 carries for an even 100 yards of offense. The penalty flags have been, and the penalty flags that weren't, have been big stories in this ball game. There was a flag dropped on Jasper's touchdown go-ahead scoring drive there that would have given Mount Carmel essentially the ball back with a flag for intentional grounding. But that flag was picked up, and now the Wildcats then march down the field and score. Justin Pearson, 7 completions and 12 attempts, 137 yards. Dax Peach, as we said, 2 of 3 through the air for 64 yards. Peach leads Mount Carmel in rushing tonight thus far, 11 carries, 63 yards. Trevor Kennard, 12 carries for 60 yards, and Austin Rager, 2 carries for 22 yards. Rushing for Jasper, Ryan Ewing, 6 carries, 84 yards, and a touchdown. That big 71-yarder helped the cause. Pearson, 2 of 10, two carries for 10 yards rushing. Reese Milligan, 2 carries for 6 yards rushing for the Wildcats here tonight. And that's a look at your halftime stats.
Well, Kyle, you noted it in the second period. Jasper, at one point, had virtually let their attack be completely pass-oriented. And I'm guessing that is they viewed the on-the-ground route as something that is not as tenable for them. And Mount Carmel is doing a good job up front. And the Aces, I guess we can say they are winning the battle up front, but not by a lot.
Yeah. If you take away that 71-yard touchdown run that they had 9 carries for essentially 29 yards. So not a whole lot going for Jasper on the ground except for the one big play, which did get them back into a tie with Mount Carmel at the time that touchdown was scored. That big play was certainly a big difference in this first half, but Mount Carmel has, for the most part, been all right hanging with Jasper. Just a couple of big plays, including that big one to open up the night.
And those big plays are something we've seen a lot of, against us. We've had all this year, Mount Carmel has had big plays and very few drives. We haven't given up too many big plays, but tonight we've had a game of some big plays, a couple of them from Jasper. We haven't been beaten that bad in the secondary all year long as we were on that opening play.
Yeah, that play was, we just weren't expecting it to come so far, so long right out of the gate, and Jasper wanted to establish the tone, and boy, did they ever when that game started on that one play.
He was wide open, too, as a matter of fact. Nice play by Daxton Peach on the touchdown to Marcotte. Peach had already faked those little dinker passes a couple times, and that netted us first down on, and we would use that as a fake element and then give the ball to a ball carrier. But we went with a one-time Marcotte. It was a great pass. Marcotte reached out, grabbed it, and he shook off just one tackle, and he was off to the races. Good for the touchdown. So Mount Carmel's gone to the air. They've scored on the ground. Looks like we've got a slight edge there, but that edge is not prominent enough. We've haven't been settled back in the secondary as we normally are, and Jasper's been able to take advantage of it a little bit. The Cats lead 21-14. This game very much in question as we go to the second half, and Mount Carmel will get the ball first in the second half.
Yeah, the first drive I think is going to be very important. Mount Carmel needs to establish itself first in the second half of play, not let Jasper have any momentum to start the second half, and even this game right back up on that opening drive.
So we're at halftime here in Jasper. The candidates for Homecoming King and Queen have been introduced. When do we take a break here? We're listening to the Vote Keep Us for Coroner halftime report. And it's Jasper on top, 21-14. We're going to take a 2-minute break. Come back to Jasper right after this. It's your home for the Aces. You're listening to the Vote Keep Us for Coroner halftime report. We're in Jasper. The host Wildcats lead Mount Carmel 21-14. We've just had our thrilling homecoming ceremony. Those in the King and Queen court will now take their seat in the end zone and watch the rest of the game.
Somebody won.
Somebody won.
King, and somebody won Queen.
And didn't have 10 syllables in their last name either, so
No.
there you go. And it was a name we could have pronounced had we written it down, but we didn't. But it goes on. It was a well-done ceremony, and Now we're set for football in the second half. Don't forget, the Aces are back home next week to face the Alices of Vincennes Lincoln. Another split the difference game, 6:30 for the kick. Of course, we'll have it all for you right here at your home for the Aces. Well, what's up for the second half, Kyle? What do you think?
Well, I think, again, the key is going to be to come out and establish ourselves. I think that's what the Aces have to do. They have to get out of the gate well here in the second half of play, come out, score, get on the board, and once again in the second half, tie this thing back up, and then rely on the defense. The defense did pick up a couple of stops along the way. They're going to need a couple more of those as things go on here. Here, let's get you some scores from around the area. Washington leading Vincennes. That's a shock.
Really?
At halftime, 16-0.
What has happened to Vincennes?
Yeah, so Washington leads in that one. Gibson Southern all over Pike Central, 63-0 in the second quarter of play.
You've got to be kidding me.
That's big for Gibson Southern. Princeton leading Boonville, 27-14 in the second period of play. In the big city, Mater Dei leading Boise, 14-0. Also, we can tell you at last check, Carmel was in a weather delay in their game at home tonight with Chester. No update from there as of yet. Forest Park and South Spencer just getting underway in the first quarter. Remember, a lot of those games starting at 7 o'clock tonight. It's Wrights leading North 15-0. Harrison trails Castle 28-0 in the first. Mount Vernon and Eastern Green are scoreless in the first. Heritage Hills over Southridge 7-6 in the first. North Posey and Tell City also no score in the first period. And Wood Memorial forfeited tonight to North Davies. They will not play football this season at Wood Memorial High School. Fairfield plays tomorrow against Vienna Goreville, among some other area matchups of interest.
Yeah, in fact, I think there are 3 games for Illinois teams on Saturday.
Yep.
And so some Saturday football. Both Lawrence County schools are playing on Saturday. Both have homecoming.
Homecoming weekends, you bet.
Well, both these teams are out warming up for the second half. You're listening to the Vote Keep Us for Corner halftime report. And we'll take a break. We'll come back. Mount Carmel will get the ball first for the second half. They deferred and kicked off in the first half. So the Aces will get their first chance at evening the score back up on the Wildcats of Jasper. Mount Carmel has never led in this game. And they trail at halftime 21-14. You've been listening to the Vote Keep Us for Corner halftime report. Back with the second half in just 2 minutes at your home for the Aces. The second half awaits in the Big 8 Conference Showdown. Jasper leads Mount Carmel 21-14. Both sides are going to switch. They came out on the wrong sides of the field. The officials said, nope, let's flip it around, and so they're doing that now. Mount Carmel will get the ball first in the second half. Aces have never won at Jasper. 0-6.
Isn't that something? That's hard to believe.
As we talked with the kids about earlier this week, too, it is so very hard in the history of Mount Carmel football to do something that's never been done before, and yet this is one of them.
And when you get that opportunity, you better take advantage of that chance. And let's hope we do tonight.
Well, Mount Carmel will get the ball first. 2 men deep, Whittler and Wyatt Hargrave. And there's the kick. Looks like it will
let it
go right into the end zone. The second touchback of the night by the Jasper kicker, and Mount Carmel takes over at the 20-yard line. So the third quarter is underway here. Glad you're with us tonight, wherever you are listening on WSJD or anywhere online as well, too, in association with our NFHS partners.
Too many places to mention anymore these days. Well, let's go. Let's get this drive going. Let's get down the field. Let's score and feel good about where we are. And the defense can come out and shut the Wildcats down. Let's hope.
Rager checks out wide to the left side. The H-back Ballard shimmies right to left, and there's a fake pass. And instead, the ball carrier gets to around the 19-yard line. Trevor Kennard on the first play of the second half.
Going to have to get Kennard moving.
Yeah, it
are
was
the
a
Aces,
loss on the play.
Not much there.
All the way back to the 18-yard line. Second down and 12 now. Some of the crowd probably will not return to the stands after the homecoming. Some of them are headed home.
Why?
That's a great ball game.
Yeah, I know.
Play clock down at 10. Mount Carmel just now breaking the huddle, hurrying up to the ball. Marcotte slides out wide left. That's where Rager is as well. He gets the handoff, trying to counter back to the right side. It's got running room to the 20, 25, 30. Cuts it in, still on his feet to around the 35-yard line. Austin Rager with a first down.
Actually, Kennard on the run that far side.
Okay, Kennard gets to the 35-yard line. First down.
Just a nice run countering back to the opposite side of the field. It looked like Rager was going to get the handoff near side, but Kennard able to cut back across. A little misdirection there out of the Aces, and Kennard picks up 17 yards and a much-needed first down to kind of get us going here in this third quarter of play.
And that bit of misdirection may have made the difference on that play. Everybody expected it to go to Rager. Now the Aces line it up 1st and 10 from the 35-yard line.
Oh, boy.
High snap, hits the deck,
We may have
scramble,
lost
Jasper
it.
may have it.
They do.
The Cats recover the football. It bounced in the air. We took a dive for it. The ball squirted away again, and Jasper fell on it. Mount Carmel turns the ball over, and Jasper takes over at the 30-yard line. Bad
That's
snap.
huge.
And Jasper takes advantage of the first turnover of the night by either team.
Ugh. You can't make mistakes in the big games.
Now let's see what the Cats do here with a short field at the Mount Carmel 30-yard line, and they go into the eye. First time tonight, quarterback under center, Pearson with the backs in the eye. Long signal count, gives to the tailback. Ewing slides left now to the right and gets to around the 25. Did he say Ewing on that play?
Yep.
Gained about 3, maybe 4 on the play, second down.
Yeah, Ewing down the field that time for Jasper, right out of the gut. Ace has got to find a way to keep him out of the end zone, keep him off the board here, because I would imagine, being Jasper, they could probably line up and kick a field goal too. So keep them off the board anyhow here.
Here they are back in the eye with the receiver to the left side under center, Pearson. So they've abandoned the spread and gone to the eye to start the second half. Inside,
Pearson.
Run by Pearson, the keeper, and about a yard of the play. It will be a third down and still about 5 to go for the Cat.
Beg your pardon, Ewing on that
was
play.
Ewing, okay.
I misled you that time, partner, but
That's okay.
Ewing up the middle, not much there that time. And now third and about, call it 5, maybe 4 for the Wildcats. A gain of 2 on that last play.
So Jasper's decided they're going to just run the football. At least that's what they're showing at the outset of the third period. Backs are again in the eye with the fullback tucked right behind the quarterback who's under center, Pearson, and the tailback gets the call. Ewing slides left and gets a little progress. Aces stop it at around the 21-yard line. It'll be fourth down from there.
Well, again, holding their ground. Can the Aces stop Jasper here? And really, what will the Wildcats look to do here? I haven't seen the long booming kicks as we've seen in years past warming up in the halftime side of things, but let's see what they do here. This will be an interesting call for Tony Ahrens.
4th and 1 from the 20-yard line. They're going to look to go to the bone right now. They threw a pass in this formation
Don't
earlier.
jump.
Here is Pearson under center, backs in the bone. Tries to draw the Aces off. They stay put. Hands off.
Didn't get it.
Didn't make it. Aces slid through and stopped him. Wow, what a play. Mount Carmel takes over.
Wow. Momentum shifter right there. The Aces barrel through the line and stuff the run. Lost yards on the play, in fact. And the Aces will take over on downs anytime you need them. When it gets right down to it, the Aces defense rises to the occasion. They do again here.
So Mount Carmel, after turning the ball over, stops Jasper and takes over on downs. Now let's hang on to it. Line of scrimmage, the 21-yard line. And this whole third quarter's been played at this end of the field so far. 8:38 to go, third period. Maybe that'll get things going. Now the Aces have Marcotte wide left, the H-back left, and here goes the ball carrier. Breaking through over the 25 to around the 26. And that time, Daxton Peach almost broke it.
Just a good, solid run. Surprised to see him get as far as he got downfield, running up the gut that time. Good run to set up a second down and shorter situation here for the Aces.
Marcotte's going to bring the play in now for the Aces. It is now second down and 5 from the 25. Marcotte, who caught a 44-yard touchdown pass earlier tonight, checks out wide left, and here is the handoff.
Rager.
And Rager gets the counter back to the right side, and he gets close to the marker. Well, let's see where the marker's progress to about the 29. If that far up, it'll be third down from there.
Not a whole lot of gain there for Rager. Maybe maybe nothing.
Yeah, now they put him back at the 38. They don't move the chains very far. 3rd and 3 for Mount Carmel. And the football at the 28-yard line. Jasper leads 21-14. Marcotte checks out wide left. Rager to the left side as well. And there is the ball carrier. Direct snap. Nope, Peach got it anyway. He tries hard, gets near the marker, and is repelled. Looks like he's short, or let's see where they mark. Nope, now they're going to say first down.
All right.
So we'll take it at the 30-yard line.
First Peach on the carry?
Yep, Daxton Peach.
Well, the official, now they're going to talk about it again.
Yeah, he signaled first down, and maybe they're not so sure now.
I think it's going to be 4th down.
And now they say 4th down. Didn't he signal first down?
The official on the near side did, but now the referee is going to call for the chains. So hold the phone here.
Well, these officials have been kind of
wishy-washy.
Yeah, on 2 or 3 occasions, notably in the first half, when they withdrew a flag, and on the next play, Jasper scored.
I think it's going to be short.
And they've got
short.
It's going to be very short by a centimeter. So 4th down. I'd say go for it from here. We're going to bring some big boys in. We're going to push that ball. At the 30-yard line, though, it is our 30-yard line, so keep that in mind.
Love the confidence.
Yep, 4th down. Rager's going to check out wide to the near side. Ace is going for it on 4th and inches.
Huge play.
Here is Peach in the shotgun. Calls the signal. Snaps his hand.
Hey!
And we got him offsides. He clapped his hands, thought they were going to get the snap, drew Jasper off. That'll cost them possible series and possession because it's a first down for the Aces.
Well, you got to be disciplined. That time Jasper not. Peach snaps his hands to signal the snap. Told everybody in his huddle that time, I'm going to do it, but not take it. Everybody on the Mount Carmel side stayed put. Jasper jumps, and a 4th and 1 on a penalty. It becomes a 1st and 10.
Line of scrimmage, the 35-yard line. Peach hands it off. No, keeps it himself after faking the handoff to Kennard and gets to around the 40. Gain of about 5 for the Aces senior quarterback Daxton Peach.
Haven't seen Trevor Kennard's name called too much here in this third quarter of play, and perhaps trying to will them to play Dax Peach a little tighter to maybe free up Kennard on the run perhaps, but 2nd down and 6 after the 4-yard gain there.
6:11 to go, 3rd period. Jasper leads 21-14. Mount Carmel starting to get something together now at the 40, 2nd and 5. Rager checks out wide to the left side, ball in the middle of the field. Peach in the shotgun, gets the snap, and now turns. Is he going to dink the pass over to the right side? It's incomplete, broken up by Jasper. Pass intended over the right side for Marcotte, incomplete, 3rd down.
So taking our shot there on 2nd and 6 to go to the air, come up empty that time. 3rd down, now you just got to worry about getting the 1st down. If it's not a 4th and 1 situation here, I would look for the Aces to punt from the Mount Carmel 40-yard line.
Here comes Rager into the contest with the play. From the sidelines, it'll be 3rd down and 5. Rager retreats back out to the left. Where he will be, they bring Ballard in, the H back to the left side. Peach in the shotgun, Kennard behind him to the left, and TK gets the call. First down, bursts over the left side, and across the 45 to the 46. 3rd down conversion.
Didn't use him very much here in the 3rd quarter, but on a go-to need to get it play, they go the way of Kennard, and it's a 1st down up across the 45 to near the Mount Carmel, or to the Mount Carmel almost 47-yard line. Kennard gets the big 1st down.
So they move the chains. The Aces drive continues. The nose of the football nearest to the 47-yard line. Here is Peach handing off, this time again. Kennard rolls to the right side, gets to the 49, maybe the 50. Or is that Ballard on the carry? Was that Kennard?
Kennard on the run to the 49, a gain of 2.
You know, we haven't used Ballard yet. tonight. 2-yard gain, 2nd and 8 for the Aces. We're down to 5:12 to go in the third period. No scoring yet in the second half. 21-14 Jasper.
Now Carmel escaped essentially, did not have any ill results from that fumble on the opening drive. Jasper was halted on a 4th down. Defense came and stopped the runner behind the line of scrimmage on a 4th and 1, and now the Aces trying to march downfield.
H back left. Here is Peach. Hands off Kennard. First down almost. Nope, he rolled just shy of the marker, but down into the Jasper 45-yard line. It'll be 3rd and short from there.
Nice solid pickup when Trevor Kennard gets running. Look out. A nice big pickup there. 3rd and manageable here for Mount Carmel. Probably would look to go for it if we can't get it on this play, but let's get it right here.
Let's do that, huh?
Let's do that.
And make it easy. 3rd and 2. A short 2 for the Aces from the Jasper 45.
Or just go to the end zone. One of the two.
Rager's going to check out wide to the left. That's the short side. Ballard sliding to the right. The H-back. Peach in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Hands off. TK. First down. Over the right guard. Trevor Kennard drives inside the 45 to the 41. Move those chains. First down.
No doubt about it. Kennard gets enough for the first down right to the 41-yard line. A 4-yard gain. The drive continues, and will Jasper be able to stop Mount Carmel again? The Aces fumbled it away on their first series of the second half, but have looked pretty good on a nice, slow, steady march down the field on this drive.
Seem to have a good mix of plays going, too.
Yep, inside of 4 minutes to go now in the third quarter.
Kennard with 2 straight first down runs. Now, Ballard slides to the right. And here's the shotgun snap. There's Peach up the middle. Big run to the 30, 25, down to the 20, still going. Finally brought down and around the 17 of Jasper. Daxton Peach burst up the middle.
Caught him napping. Kennard. Now back to Peach. Caught him napping. Dax takes off right up the middle and gets a big first down run all the way inside the 20, as you said, near the 17 or 18-yard line.
22 yards on the play. They'll mark him down to the 19. 3:25 to go. The clock running now as they move the chains, set the play. Mount Carmel comes in with the play. Mount Carmel trying to drive towards a tie. Here is Peach in the shotgun. There's the snap. Handoff again. Kennard, left side, bangs into one of the cats and drives him inside the 10-yard line near the marker.
Barreled over the defender. Did TK that time. Kennard right up the middle to around the 9-yard line goes Kennard near that first down marker.
Or a lot of things you can do on 2nd and 1. Let's see what the Aces would like to do from inside the Jasper 10. We're down to 2:47 to go, third period. Mount Carmel has marched all the way down the field. We started this drive inside our own 20. And now we're down to the Jasper 9. Ballard the H-back to the left side. Peach in the shotgun calls. Gets the snap. Runs up the middle himself and has the first down inside maybe the 5 or near that mark. Or is it? Yep, there it is. First and goal for the Aces now from the Jasper 5-yard line.
Stick this thing right in here. Aces with all the momentum right now, continuing to move down the field, and it's a first and goal situation now for the Aces.
The clock says 2:15 to go, third period. Mount Carmel 5 yards away and a new set of downs. Here is Peach in the shotgun, gets the snap, hands off Kennard, left side is tripped up. He rolls to around the 4-yard line. It'll be second down.
So not a whole lot there that time for the Aces. Jasper's defense trying to stiffen up here near the goal line. Probably no gain, maybe a yard.
No gain. Yep, no gain.
And so the Aces will have to go another way.
We're down to 1:43 to go now in the third period. Mount Carmel comes up to the football. Kennard in the backfield. Here is Peach in the shotgun, calls and hands off. This time Kennard darts right, now left, up the middle towards the end zone.
Yes.
Did he get in? Man, no signal yet.
Yes.
Yes, he got the touchdown. Touchdown for the Aces for Kennard, and we're a point after away from tying the game up with 1:28 to go in the third period. Nice run that time. Kennard for 6.
And now these point afters, Scott, just huge tonight. Can we find a way to somehow get this one through?
Marcotte holds for Hargrave. This is for the tie. Here's the snap. Ball down. Good snap. There's the kick, and it is good. And let's take a look. First time of the second half. And the Jade Investment Tim Phillips Advisor scoreboard. Jasper 21, Mount Carmel 21. We're back in 30 at your home for the Aces.
Come on, Aces!
Another drive for Mount Carmel. A long drive has tied this game at 21 all. They'll be kicking away now to the Cats. 1:28 to go in the third period. Here is Hargrave's kick on the way. It will bounce short this time to Chapman at around the 18, 20, 25, 30. Drop hard at the 32. Almost had the ball stripped away as it was. And Jasper takes over at their own 32.
Chapman got airborne on that play and suffered the consequences as he took a big hop, big hit, and the Aces faithful rocking this side of the field as they've got the momentum now. Now the defense needs to rise to the occasion and find a stop here.
The last time Jasper had the ball, Mount Carmel stopped them on downs. And look at this. The Cats now have returned to the trips and the spread offense. Trips left, one wide receiver to the short side right. And the quarterback is in the shotgun, tries to draw the Aces off. They stay put. Hand off, ball carrier Ewing slides across the 35 down near the 39, short of the marker.
But a good run nonetheless by Ewing. Just kind of slipped his way through up to the 39-yard line. Gets about 5 or 6 yards on that play. Maybe more than that. A nice pickup on first down for the Wildcats.
Elliott Laws on the stop for Mount Carmel. The clock inside a minute, third period. Jasper has second and will call it 3. One wide receiver to the right. That's Walden. He scored already once tonight. Trips to the left. And here is the quarterback, Pearson. He will keep it himself. Aces converge and drop him for a loss.
Yes.
He tried to go back to the left side. Mount Carmel read it and dropped him. And there's Laws on the play again, helping out for the Aces.
Stepping up big time, the big freshman from the outside sends them backwards. A loss. Back to a now 3rd and 5 situation, called about a loss of 2.
Line of scrimmage inside the Jasper 40 at the 38. We're down to 19 seconds to go, third period. Jasper's got to get, well, they don't have to get a playoff. There's 15, no. It's about a 2-second differential, so they look like they're going to let the clock expire here in the third period, and yes, they will. They don't have to take a snap. So we played 3 periods here at Alumni Stadium in Jasper. We've got the fourth quarter to go and a brand new game. Let's take a look at the Jade Investment Advisor Tim Phillips scoreboard. It's Jasper 21, Mount Carmel 21, back in 30 at your home for the Aces. Along with Kyle Peach, I'm Scott Allen. We go to the fourth quarter. It's all tied. Jasper 21, Mount Carmel 21. The Aces have never won here, and they are 1 quarter away now. If they can get the ball back and take this advantage, they've never led in this game. Jasper will begin the fourth quarter with the football. 3rd and 5. They have the ball at their own 38-yard line.
A huge play for this defense right now to step up and get Jasper stopped on this drive. It would be a 4 and out, and the offense would have a chance to play for the lead.
Jasper goes right to left in the fourth period. They send trips to the left side. Pearson, the quarterback in the shotgun, one wide out to the right side. Gets the snap, backs up, looks to throw. Aces in on him. He steps in, now starts to run to the 45. Still going, first down to the 50. And a flag flies, maybe a late hit. We'll have to wait and see what the signal is. He was knocked out of bounds.
Going to set him back at the 50,
Yep.
pending the penalty flag.
So a 12-yard run. Let's see what the flag's all about. Might be on Mount Carmel, or it could be on Jasper on the illegal block on this run. Let's see.
Personal foul, Mount Carmel. Late hit.
Well, they'll tack on a 15-yarder onto this end of this run. That'll put Jasper down to the Mount Carmel 35-yard line or so. So a major penalty against Mount Carmel, and on the scramble by Pearson, the quarterback, and all the way down to the 34.5-yard line. First down, Jasper.
That's a huge, huge, huge penalty. We have seen not many flags tonight, but boy, when we have, they have been big penalties.
Now 2 by 2 in the receivers for Jasper. Pearson in the shotgun on 1st and 10. Long count, calls, gives to Ewing. Slides right and left, nothing much in the middle. Aces stopped Bryson Phelps on the primary. Gain of about 1 by the ball carrier, 2nd down.
And again, just right up the middle, the Aces are so tough to run against, as Jasper has found tonight. For the most part, Ewing gets a yard there, the workhorse out of the backfield for Jasper. Now the Aces trying to play again for that big stop in this game.
Jasper, again, 2 by 2 in the receiver core. Pearson in the shotgun with Ewing to his right. 2nd down from the 33. Back, he wants to throw. Pearson pumps once. He's pressured, gets rid of the ball, and it is incomplete.
Did not catch it.
How about Marcotte? Man, he drilled him hard. Helps him up now, does Jackson. Incomplete, 3rd down and long for Jasper.
Well, and again, a situation, a chance for Mount Carmel to try to throw a stop here. And as you said, pass play well defended. The Aces line getting through the front of Jasper's offensive line to put a little pressure on the quarterback. Let's stop him twice more and get the ball back.
Let's see what they come up with here. Jasper again splits the receivers, 2 to each side. Here is Pearson in the shotgun. Gets the snap, backs up, wants to throw. Looks right, throws right. It's over the middle, and it is caught.
Wow.
1st down catch by the junior listed as a quarterback, actually a senior listed as a quarterback, Adam Hedinger. Caught that pass for the 1st down.
Not only did he catch that pass, he leapt and caught that pass, did Hedinger. What a catch, leaving his feet to do so. And that moves the chains for Jasper all the way down to the 22-yard line.
Early 4th quarter, tie game, 21-all. Now Jasper on the mark. Receivers are split 2 by 2 again. And there's the quarterback, Pearson, in the shotgun. One running back to his left. Long count, calls, keeps himself. Plows left side, not much. A stack up at around the 20-yard line. It'll be 2nd down. A host of Aces in on the stop. They're calling Phelps on the tackle. I don't know how you could find anybody in there. And we've got a Mount Carmel player that remains down. He's shaken up on the play. And here comes Sam Hodges out to deal with it. First injury of the night, on the field anyway. A 2-yard pickup.
Hadra shaken up.
It's Hadra, but he's okay. Looks like he's going to walk out under his own power. Looks like he's going to come out, but he's making it under his own power.
He will have to set out for at least a play.
So it'll be 2nd and 7 now. 10-17 to go in the game. We're all even. And I think we're ready to go. The officials,
Jasper's huddling up, using this stoppage of play for the injury essentially as an extra timeout.
Yeah, so they huddle around their coach, the veteran, Tony Aaron. His son, who was the quarterback here seemingly forever. Austin graduated. And here now is Jasper facing a 2nd down. And they go back to trips left, one wide receiver to the right, Pearson in the shotgun. Line of scrimmage, the Aces 19-yard line. He gets the snap, backs up, looks, pump fake, now goes for the end zone. Here's the pass up for grabs, and it is incomplete.
Caught, but out of the end zone.
Caught,
out of the end zone.
Okay, so out of the end zone is the ruling. And that was Wagner on the catch, wasn't it?
It was. He was able to haul it in, but when he came down, he was out of play, out of bounds. Goes for naught, 3rd down.
Man, that kid has been tough as nails. He's the one who caught the first touchdown of the night on the first scrimmage play of the night, a 53-yarder.
2 plays left for Jasper here. Can the Aces once again come up with a big stop?
All right, again from the 19-yard line. 3rd down, Jasper will send one receiver to the long side, left 3 to the right. Now they call timeout. So the Cats call timeout. It's brought to you by Country Financial Agent Tia Morgan. A break in the action, 9:55 to go. This game is tied 21-all. Back in 30 at your home for the Aces. Jasper in the red zone now, 19 yards away from taking the lead, retaking the lead.
Calling a timeout here. The Wildcats going to try to come up with a play here that they want to try to execute against Mount Carmel's defense. 3rd down and 8. I would almost expect them to throw here. Aces need to be ready in the secondary, but Tony Aaron's, the veteran coach, has certainly drawn up something for him here.
Again, trips to the left side. And one wide receiver to the right. Here is Pearson in the shotgun. Backs up. He's going to keep a quarterback draw, but he has to slow him down and bring him down. On the primary stop was Blake Kite. And then the Aces converge from there for no gain. 4th down.
4th down, Jasper. And again, they're set up at the middle of the field. The ball's at the 20. If you had a kicker, this would be the chance to use it. Jasper in the past years certainly has had, but don't see anything like that trotting out there right now.
So it is 4th down from the 19-yard line. 9:19 to go in the game.
Here we go.
Jasper's going to go for it. They have to get to the 12-yard line.
4 on the play clock.
And they get the snap away. Pearson does. Throws a swing pass right side. Brought down! Aces will take over. A swing pass to the right side. The Aces brought him down. And who was over there on the play? Blake Kite?
I didn't see it. Couldn't pick it up from here, but well defended. I think it was Kite that stepped up.
Yep, great play by Kite out on the edge. And for the second time tonight, in the second half, the Aces have stopped Jasper on down.
You can't ask for much more than what this defense has given you here tonight. Mount Carmel taking over on down, stopping Jasper deep in our own territory twice tonight, twice here in the second half.
Now let's go win this thing. 9:02 to go in the game. Aces take over from the 19. Here is Peach. Handoff, ball carrier outside to the 20, 25. Finally, Kennard steamrolled short of the marker, but after a nice pickup to the 26. Gain of about 7 on the play.
Nice run by Kennard, moving the ball down the field to the 27-yard line. Just a nice solid pickup by your senior running back.
Boy, they give him a lot more than that. It's a gain of 9, 2nd and 1 from the 28. Boy, a lot you can do with 2nd and 1.
A chance to perhaps take a shot downfield.
8.5 to go in the game. Checking out wide left is Rager. Everybody else pulled in. And here is Peach in the shotgun. Wants to throw the ball. They're in on him. He's going to get brought down.
Well, that's about the only thing that you don't want to see happen on 2nd and 1 is turn it into a 3rd and 6. And that's what's going to happen here with a sack. Got to get rid of that football and throw it away.
Nice job by Jasper on the play. Anthony Klemper brought down Peach for an 8-yard loss. 3rd and 9 now from the 20.
Wow.
7:49 to go in the game. Big play by Jasper there.
2nd and 1 to 3rd and 9.
Well, boy, we've had a lot of big defensive plays in this game, but a lot of big offensive plays.
Wasn't offense early, but it's been defense late here tonight for both these teams.
All right, here are the Aces. There's an H-back at the game on the left. There's the hand up. Peach spins himself and gives to Rager, who tries to get outside and is trying to angle his way upfield, but doesn't go very far. Flag down!
Late hit.
It's going to be a late hit on Jasper. I think you're right, Kyle. It's going to give us 15 yards and a first down if that's right.
That's a big mistake if that's what it is for Jasper. They're still excited, though, about something. It's on Mount Carmel.
What did we do?
On the carry, number 32, Austin Rager, penalty flag.
Sweeps to the right side, and no gain on the play, really.
Penalty is a hold against
A hold, and it's declined. So it's 4th down. We're going to have to give it up. So
decline the penalty.
A hold on the Aces. Well, sometimes plays that develop like that can be.
Yep.
I was kind of hoping it was a late hit, but apparently not. And Jasper will get the ball back if we punt it away, and they'll get it in good shape. 7:14 left. Here's the snap. Peach gets the kick.
Good kick.
And it will bounce, take a big bounce, hit him all the way inside the 50 and hit somebody. Jasper loose again. Mount Carmel will have it. Everybody scrambles. Nobody's decided yet. Nobody's ruled.
Jasper comes out of there with it. No, we do.
Mount Carmel does.
Jasper has the ball in their hand, but Mount Carmel has ruled or recovered the fumble.
Wow, is that a bizarre play?
Number 82 or 87 over there from Jasper has the ball, hands it to the official, but it's Mount Carmel ball. Wow.
How about I haven't seen that. Maybe ever. The officials give the ball to Mount Carmel, though a Jasper kid came out of it. Looked like we had it, but they give it to us. Nobody's reacting on the Jasper sidelines. It just happened to be that he got it out of there, but the play had already been ruled dead. Mount Carmel with it on a fumble.
Wow.
Aces have it at the Jasper 40-yard line. First down with 7 minutes exactly to go. Here's Peach handing off. Kennard steps out to the right. 40, 35, upended, out of bounds, rolls forward, turned near the 32-yard line, I think. Yep, big chunk by Kennard, airborne on the roll. Well, they'll mark him back at the 34, but it's still a gain of 6 to 7 on the play. What a weird deal that was.
So it takes that for Jasper to turn the ball over for the first time. It couldn't have come at a better chance for Mount Carmel.
So now each team has one turnover. 2nd down and 4 for the Aces. Peach gets the snap, runs left, gets the first down, outside, still going. Flag down, still going. Peach down inside the 20. It's going to be on Mount Carmel. Probably another hold on the Aces.
It is.
A little Jasper magic from the guys in stripes.
Couldn't tell from here, wasn't really looking in that vicinity, looking at Peach running down the field, but the flag came in way down the field. And they're going to put it at the 30-yard line, or around the 29 is where the flag sits, so it'll go 10 yards back from that, taking a lot away from the Peach run there.
Well, I tell you, the guys in stripes are becoming bigger and bigger players in this game. They just gave the ball to Mount Carmel and then took a little bit of the fire away from Mount Carmel on that play. So now here it is, 2nd down and 10. Line of scrimmage, the 40-yard line. 6:14 to go in regulation. We're tied 21-all.
So still a 2nd and 10, a much manageable situation here if you're the Aces.
Rager checks out wide right. Peach in the shotgun. Kennard behind it. And Kennard will get the call. Darts up. Still going.
Yes.
2nd effort. Almost a first down, but just shy. What an effort by Kennard to get to the 32.
What a run by Kennard. The go-to now from Mount Carmel. Leaves us now with a 3rd and 3rd and 2 situation after that 2-yard pickup.
A dandy ball game. We're all tied. 21-all. Thanks for joining us tonight. Wish you were here. Rager checks out wide right. That's where Marcotte forms the tight end. He's the strong side. And here is Peach going left side.
Yes!
Up, first down. Still going to the 10, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown! Daxton Peach has given Mount Carmel the lead with a 33-yard touchdown with 5:17 to go. Wow! Mount Carmel leads for the first time tonight, 27-21.
It took so long to flip this script. You go back to the opening play of the game, a touchdown on the first play from scrimmage by Jasper. Mount Carmel played from behind the rest of the night until now. The defense gets a big stop, and the offense executes a drive after recovering a fumble on a punt return and sticks it in to take the lead.
Now Marcotte will hold for Hargrave. Will try to tack on the point after. Here's a snap, not a good snap.
Oh,
And he got
boy,
the
he
kick
missed
away,
it left.
And it's good.
Oh, it is good.
Yep.
Wow.
He had to pick that off the ground, Marcotte did, but he got it just in time for the kick. And Mount Carmel, as we take a look at the Jade Investment Advisor Tim Phillips scoreboard, for the first time tonight, Jasper leads Mount Carmel 28-21. Back with a kick in 30. It's your home for the Aces. Well, Mount Carmel has the lead for the first time tonight. The Aces lead Jasper 28-21.
Can the defense stop them one more time? We keep asking. Can they stop them one more time?
5:17 left in the game. Mount Carmel trying for their first ever win at Jasper. Trying to hang on now they've got the lead. Here comes Hargrave. He approaches and the kick. It is high, taken by Jasper at around the 10 to the 15, and not much. No, he got away, but the Aces still bring him down at around the 28-yard line. That's where Jasper takes over. 72 yards away from a tying score. are the Wildcats. Oh, we've had weird calls in this game.
Weird calls, weird plays, and lots of fun football tonight, partner.
Yeah. Now Carmel and Jasper wouldn't have it any other way. The series reads Jasper 10 wins, Mount Carmel 3, but it's much closer than that over the years. Now Jasper comes out. They go right to left. Trips to the left side and another receiver to the right. Pearson in the shotgun. The junior quarterback calls. Hands off. Ewing tries to go back to the inside and breaks inside to the 35. He was brought down at the line, or it looked like it, and then he found a hole and slithered for yards upfield.
He is so sneaky is Ewing. A little guy in the backfield. One of the smallest guys on the field, able to slip through that time, and short of the marker, picks up about 8 yards.
Inside 5 minutes.
Not sure why the clock stopped there, but it's running now.
Yeah, it's running. 4:51, but it did stop, huh?
It did.
Second down and short 2 for the Cats. You hear the Aces fans in front of us hollering for the defense. Here's Pearson, going to keep it himself. He didn't make it! The Aces run him down for a loss. Elijah Hedra did the job. Back at the 36-yard line.
So a loss on the play of about a yard or 2 that time for the quarterback Pearson. This line has played well tonight. Stepping up again, Hadra, the senior for the Aces. It becomes 3rd and 3.
And we talked about at halftime where we seem to have the advantage up front, not a dramatic advantage. Well, it's increased the advantage we've had in the second half.
Be ready for anything here.
3rd and 3. Trips to the, 2-by-2 on the receiver core now. And Pearson in the shotgun. Gets the snap. He is going to throw, sets, fires back over the middle.
Yes!
For grabs, battle, and they call pass interference, I think, on Mount Carmel.
That ball's got to be catchable. I'm not sure it was catchable.
Everybody was going up for the ball, and I think they threw the flag on Mount Carmel. Pass interference with 3:54 to go. And the flag laying at the 35-yard line.
We await word as they talk it over, and they'll get the explanation here. Personal foul, hit to the head is the call, not pass interference.
Really?
Hit to the helmet. Goodness gracious.
Okay. Well,
where'd they pull that one from?
Another bizarre call. And it'll be first down nonetheless for Jasper, but they're going to mark it to the 49-yard line, even though the flag's laying back at the 35. But it was just a 50. It's not a point of the foul flag. So it's 1st and 10 for the Cats from the Aces 49. Here's Pearson, receivers split 2-by-2. Handoff, countering back left side. Ewing dives upfield. He's wide open to the 20, 15. He's going to score. 10-5 touchdown. Ewing comes through with a 49-yard run. And Jasper is back within a point with 3:46 left in the game, and this thing isn't over yet.
It is not over yet, partner. Jasper continues to take advantage of those little mistakes. The Aces look to have Jasper looking at a 3rd down situation after an incompletion. A penalty appears on Mount Carmel, a personal foul penalty that moved the ball further downfield, and they get a 1st down out of it, and they're able to go on and score a touchdown on the next play. Now a big point after.
This could tie the game. Here comes the hold and the kick on the way. Was there a flag down on the play? He missed it! He missed it! Wow! He pulled the ball to the left, and Mount Carmel has the lead. 28-27 with 3:46 to go. How about that? He pulled that kick and missed it.
Unbelievable.
Wow! What a break for the Aces. We've missed points here before that have cost us, and now Jasper, Corbin, Kaiser missed it to the left, and the Aces have a 1-point lead. 3:46 to go.
Unbelievable. Missed it.
So now the Aces, the big desire now for the Aces on offense is to whittle this clock down and hang on to the football and get rid of the clock and get out of here with a win.
3:45 left. Jasper with just 2 timeouts remaining. They used one earlier in this second half of play.
All right, here is the kicker. He's got to come up and deliver this kick now after missing that point after. that may decide the ball game. Here's the boot on the way. And it's high, but short. Hargrave at around the 10, 15, 20, 25. Still going now. He meets the Jasper force, and they push him back. They'll mark it at the 26, and that's where Mount Carmel takes over. With 3:40 to go. Now we're in put-away mode.
Everything is bouncing our way at the moment, but you got to run this clock out. A score here would just about do it, you would think. Although I go back to that 71-70 playoff football game, and 2 scores isn't safe anywhere, I guess.
All right, Aces go left to right. Aces fans here on their feet.
A lot of ground and pound coming up here, I would think.
Aces open from their own 26. And there's a handoff. Kennard steps out of a tackle, still goes, dives over the 30. He was brought down for a loss, but stepped out of a tackle and got 5 more yards.
That's the veteran Kennard not panicking, shaking free, and getting to the 30-yard line for the game of 5. More importantly, that continues to move the clock.
2nd down and 5 now for the Aces. Each time the chains move, we move closer to the win. When's Jasper going to start using their timeouts? Will they save them for offense and hope the defense comes through? 3:05 to go.
See if the Aces try to work the play clock for all they can here.
Here now is Daxton Peach. Long signal, long count, and finally gets the snap. Runs,
yes,
down, gives, still going to the 45, to the 50. Chapman helps bring him down, but he gets all the way to the Jasper 45-yard line. A 25-yard run for Peach and a first down.
Into Jasper territory goes Dax. The clock will stop long enough to move the chains. The chain gang getting in position, and then we can take all the time we want. On the clock, there it goes.
2:42 to go in the game. The clock is running. Mount Carmel will take their time, just now bringing a play in with the play clock at 16. Mount Carmel now the Jasper 45. As we mentioned, the Wildcats have 2 timeouts. They may have to start using them here on this series. Rager checks out wide right. It is Peach in the shotgun. Gets the snap. Gives it to Kennard. Tries to go left. Now darts upfield to the 40. Still going. 35-30. He can't be brought down. He might score. He goes down to the 25-yard line. What a run by Trevor Kennard. One of the most amazing runs you'll ever see.
Escape 1, escape 2, escape 3, and the only way he went down is he slid down on his own at the 26-yard line. What a run of the night for Trevor Kennard.
A veritable Houdini on that run for the first down. They moved the chains, and now we're down to 2:04 to go. Jasper has 2 timeouts. They've got to start using them, right?
Well, you would think. Clock continues to tick away.
Mount Carmel closing in on their first ever win at Jasper. 1:50 to go in the game.
Stay within yourself here.
Aces first down to the Wildcat 25. Here's Peach in the shotgun. High snap, follows his lead, goes upfield, and dives to the 20. And
no timeout yet.
Clock still running. 1:33 to go. It'll be 2nd and 5 for the Aces from the Jasper 20. Mount Carmel 28, Jasper 27. The Cats missed a point after kick on their last score. That's the difference in the game. This is the only time Mount Carmel has led. And now the clock down to 1:09 to go. Jasper hasn't used any timeout yet.
Wow.
Gutsy. 2nd down.
Gutsy play by Jasper not to use them.
And here is Peach in the shotgun. He's going to hang on to the ball. Go left side, get inside to around the 17-yard line.
Timeout now.
Now Jasper calls a timeout. 56 seconds to go. They're certainly cutting it close, the Wildcats are. It'll be 3rd and 3. So let's take a break, shall we?
Yep.
Country Financial Agent Tia Morgan sponsors the timeouts. Mount Carmel 28, Jasper 27, back in 30 at your home for the Aces. That's going to reboot. We're down to 56 seconds to go in the game. Mount Carmel has a 3rd down and 3. Jasper just called a timeout. They have 1 remaining. If they stop the Aces, they'll certainly use that here. Here's Peach. This could clinch the game. A first down here. He follows Kennard, gets a first down, and that'll do it if he's got the first down, which he does. And that'll do it. Mount Carmel was going to win this thing. 52 seconds to go. Jasper can only stop the clock one more time. It's going to happen. Mount Carmel has come over to Jasper and will have won the game. At the 13-yard line, all we've got to do now is hang on to the football. And the clock is running. Down to 37 seconds to go.
Wow. Can you believe this, partner? We have come here a long, long time. We're on and just fine, by the way. Back home. Kneel this sucker out. Let's go home with our first ever win.
And that's all we have to do. There's the knee. How about this? History being made tonight in Jasper. A lot of noise here. 12, 11, 10. Never before has Mount Carmel won at Jasper. In the 14th year in the Big 8, they have finally done it. Beat the Cats. There it goes. There's the gun. Mount Carmel wins it. 28-27 over Jasper. That is the final. Mount Carmel now 6-0 on the year and in solid first place shape in the Big 8 Conference. They hang on and beat the Cats. How about that, huh?
Unbelievable finish. Unbelievable ball game. Can you believe it? Mount Carmel has knocked off Jasper for the first time in Jasper here tonight. A missed extra point by the Wildcats. The difference, and Mount Carmel goes to 6-0.
When we return, it'll be time for the Darren Peach postgame show on the radio side, brought to you by Ron's Barbecue, 620 West 9th Street. Buy 5 student or daily lunch specials. Get one free. Aces win 28-27. Back with the postgame show next on the radio side. It's your home for the Aces.
And on the television side, I'm going to hang up here with you for just a few minutes longer on News Channel 15 as we continue to wrap up our coverage here. The Aces win it 28-27, the final score. Here's a look at some stats and how this goes down. Mount Carmel at 396 yards of total offense. In the end, outdistancing Jasper with 334 yards for the Wildcats on the night. Meanwhile, the Aces through the ground game, 54 carries, 332 yards. Jasper, 24 carries, 185. Passing, Jasper with 149 yards on a 9 of 16 performance. The Aces go 2 of 4 for 64 yards through the air. On the night, Dax Peach, again 2 of 4 for 64 yards and a touchdown through the air. Peach on the ground, 24 carries, 164 yards, our leading rusher tonight. 2 touchdowns. Trevor Kenner, 26 carries, 156 yards, and a touchdown. Austin Rager, 4 carries for 12 yards. Ryan Ewing led Jasper on the ground, 14 carries, 159 yards. Justin Pearson, the quarterback, 7 carries for 20 yards. Reese Milligan, 2 carries for 6. Malik Chapman had a carry for no yards. Jackson Marcotte and Austin Rager each catching a pass. Marcotte's was a 44-yard touchdown reception. And how about this? Wyatt Hargrave, perfect through the air, kicking the ball, and that proved to be the difference. Jasper's kicker missed an extra point to bring up the difference here. We're going to take an extended break to wrap up our coverage here on News Channel 15. We want to thank all of our sponsors, including Lip Motorsports, who helped bring this broadcast your way here tonight. What a game, what a finish for the Aces here tonight.